You know, block the dredge line with the clone.
Aurelion Soul!
Wow, wow, yeah, that just...
Okay.
Yeah, you know, I feel like every pick we've had so far, pretty standard, pretty expected, no big surprises, and then just the Aurelion Soul slam.
But his name is Daystar, and it's a very celestial champion. I think it makes complete thematic sense. Beautiful. I love that. Synergy between his name and the champion. As a blind pick, Jace is not really all that surprising here. Doran going to be adding a lot of extra range to this composition as well, but can also really stand his own. Obviously, there is still... Oh, that is an Alistar for Keria. Yeah, I mean, Keria's Alistar has been notorious for a very long time, but it won't necessarily be the most powerful lane, and the Yorick was the most face-up thing that we've seen in a very long time. They banned the Akali instead of protecting a potential Jace pickup, and obviously they didn't have the first pick immediately after that ban phase.
You know, if your team's diving in, you can still, in theory, follow up. Oh, he's just lasering Faker.
He's actually having a pretty good time, from what we can see.
Definitely a factor in...
Oh, okay, Doran taking a bit of damage here. Ghoulie Wall coming on through. At least Jace pretty good at destroying the Ghoulie Wall if needed.
Yeah, I think Diablo going in like that was definitely factoring in. Last Aurelion Sol game was also versus Faker versus Azir and was a loss.
Yehu, it's been a while. Obviously not in our region anymore, as Pei's taking some damage. Kellen is basically dead. Keria not able to get towards him though. And now Diablo just gonna have to be laning alone. Wow, talk about using your health bars. Oh, Kellen tries to get in there. They are gonna be able to headbutt Diablo back.
Wow.
And the fourth bullet is set. And Pei's picks up first blood. Raptor now looking for a bit of an angle. Everyone in the vicinity and exceptionally low, as that is going to be the Nico locking down the kill onto the cow. But Raptor, can he actually grab Pei's? The answer is no. One last auto comes through. The teleport brings Faker down just to protect his bottom lane. And no flashes there for Raptor. He does have the paranoia. Let's see whether he can use it, as Ona just comes in and steals his lunch money. Kellen coming on over, seeing what he can do, but he's not there in time. It's a kill and a dragon, and Ona just walks away. That one away and also kill the Nocturne, who had no flash. Pei's now taking a fair bit of damage, but so is Kellen, who is able to flash himself out of the way. Ona is moving down. They once again have information of it, but what can they do about it as Raptor, no paranoia available, and Diablo's in a very awkward spot. Pei's in on about 2 health as they do take down the Nico, and Diablo just doesn't have the health bar to chase them down.
Just feels like BNK Fearax, if a couple of things went a little bit more correct for them, they'd be in a much better position. Now they're looking for Faker.
Yeah. There is the descent. Full information over here for T1. Trisha Barrage is going to soften up Pei's one more time.
Okay, some good poke.
Yeah, and there is the engage. Wind became lightning, and down goes the Ezreal. The paranoia is actually going to be used in mid lane, though, as they take down Faker. Kellen now trying to get out, but he will not be able to. And so it's a 2-for-1. As Raptor decided mid lane was going to be more important than trying to fight that bottom lane skirmish. As Keria going to discover this Nocturne. Over the wall goes Ona with the audacious charge, and down will go this Nocturne. Man, Ona is having an absolute day out alongside Keria here today.
Sure, you get Faker in return, but it just really isn't worked. You know, you're down in terms of numbers, and then Raptor tries to move in here and just walk straight into Keria. He's on vision. He's very away. Just cleared a control ward.
Down towards this bottom side, oftentimes to talk about scaling can bail you out, but I don't think it's happening this time. As Diablo trying to get that damage down, but they are just looking to take down Kellen, and they will be able to get their prize. Owner with the Crescent Guard barely even needs it to Jin Alistair, with a little bit of help from Owner, you could say. But still, it's bad news. Is now Faker in a little bit of trouble once again. Does flash himself out of the way and has Keria alongside. The skies do descend, but it's nowhere near enough to deter Keria from just killing the Nocturne.
There was a massive lead for Doran. He's been doing so well in the 1v1. Oh, they're going for it again.
Yep, I've seen this play before as the Riptail comes down towards his bottom side. No joy on the Shockwave as the Spell Shield was there. As Owner is just going to take the Shelly exit. Just wanders his way out. Went a little bit low there, but he's just going to be able to careen towards the mid lane and even grab a charge. Oh, love that.
Nails it.
Gorgeous work, and he gets himself out. Doran, in the meantime, is taking this inner turret, and honestly, it just looks like they're toying with them.
Even when BNK FearX think they have a successful play, it's like, hey, things happen, but they are struggling to keep their heads above water.
Well, Daystar is likely to die to Doran here, although he does get his singularity down. The Shock Blast misses, and so, therefore, Daystar just kills him.
Daystar also had Flash still, so he could have flashed the Shock Blast if needed, although maybe would have struggled to turn the damage around if he did that. Now they are looking.
Yeah, that is going to be a very dead Nocturne as Raptor is taken out by a bullet of Pays.
Nico Nocturne, you're already behind, and they have that extra shielding.
Oh dear.
Where'd he go?
Death Chamber. Teleport here for the Dragon and for the Yorick. As the Baron is down to about 6k, they've used a lot of their vision, but Controller does go over the back of the pit. In goes the Nocturne now as they do manage to find the ulti, but the Aurelion Soul's just dead. They take down Faker one more time, but we've seen that doesn't bother T1 too much, as they will be able to take down Diablo as well, and Raptor takes a Shock Blast on his way out. I feel like Raptor's just been running away this entire game. A 1 for 2 so far in favor of T1. They also get themselves the Baron, and regardless of what happens after this, I feel like they're going to be feeling very, very good about the outcome of this one. As the curtain call comes in, one of the bullets, make it 2, are going to connect there, and Owner is also able to tidy up Raptor. Minute and a half on a Mountain Soul as well, if T1 would like it, but I don't know whether we've got another minute and a half yet, and Keria is saying that he agrees with that sentiment. Going in, although there was no one else in the area, still he's got an Unbreakable Will and is very happy to use it. As I don't think BNK FearX would have been able to defend regardless. Here's a Pop Blossom that just gets avoided entirely. Raptor goes into the backline to die, and they do manage to kill Keria, so there's at least something. Didn't have the ultimate from that previous play. As Diablo in a very awkward spot gets hit by the wind, becomes lightning. That means that Owner dashes towards him. It is going to be a turret against the flow of play and some bounty gold for it, but still a drop in the ocean as it turns out. As Shockwave is just going to pull in clear. He takes a lot of damage as well. Dissonance going to help out as Pays. He's in the Ghoulie Wall and is not too phased by it at all. As BNK FearX just watching as their Nexus turrets fall. That is going to be a decent ulti here from Daystar as Faker is once again going to be dead. Daystar goes golden before he dies, and Owner is going to go in. Crescent Guard is looking like an offensive ability by the looks. And T1 will be able to deal with these Nexus turrets eventually, as this is a very different game to what we saw against the Bros yesterday. A shellacking from T1 in game number 1. BNK FearX really going to have to go back to the drawing board here. This felt personal after what BNK did to T1 in the LCK Cup.